I'm planning out Monday, October 31st through Sunday, October 6th in my Erin Condren hourly neutral planner. I wanted to do another kind of walkthrough on how I use the Erin Condren sticker sheets or new sticker sheets. Originally, I had intended on using one of the sheets that is easy to write on, like it's not too dark, but then I realized that, well, all of the ones I have right now are too dark to write on. There's only, it looks like, one real set that's pale enough to be able to write on and use that super functional way. And that is the watercolor one, which I used already in a horizontal spread. So I'm going to be using these where they're the bold blossoms, I think is what it's called. I'm going to be using this particular sticker situation for this week's layout. And I'm using it, A, because I think the purple goes great with Halloween, but B, this is the planner cover that I'm switching to after Halloween. So one of the things that I'm going to do is trim down these sticker sheets so that they fit. What I measured for the hourly planner to run across the top and then put the second part of it on the bottom part, you need to cut it so that one of the strips is at 1/2 inch. Try and do this. I'm filming in my jankier filming spot yet again today, just because there's lots going on in my kitchen that require me to not film in there. So it works out kind of, sorry, this is a weird angle. It works out kind of nice for the Thursday through Sunday part of this, because the sticker sheet, these sheets themselves are exactly kind of the same length that I want. So like this is the same length as like the length that I want. It is not the same for the other side. The other side, you have to trim it. So this is about what it looks like when you use 1/2 inch for the top part. Then for the bottom part, I'm just going to slap this on. It's a little sloppy, but that's how I like it. That's what she said. So that's this side. And then for this side, you need to, it's still going to be the 1/2 inch for this top part, but then you also need to see how long it needs to be. Okay, so I've measured this puppy out, and it's been, 4 7/8 inch in length. And then I divide it so that one piece of it will be 1/2 inch. Losing my marbles here. All my shit is falling everywhere. This is like the hot messiest of hot mess plan with me, as I feel like. Okay, so I gave most of my thoughts in the horizontal plan with me that I did last week about how I feel about the stickers you can't write on. But for the horizontal specifically, I love how this looks when you divide them up to have the dates show through. I think that looks rad. And then the other thing that I also really enjoy is take one of these flags that comes as part of the set, pop it on to cover up that little flag. Now you'll have to either fold it back or snip it, and I'm gonna snip this time, give it a little snippy snip, just because it's gonna show my monthly view, and I am too much of a perfectionist today to do that. Then you have this one on this side. You could do the same thing and cover it up, but honestly, I think I might just leave it like that because I'm being lazy right now. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is mark my work hours, and I'm going to use these long solid strips, sort of the way I use washi tape, but I'm just going to lay them down here straight to mark in where my work hours go. I use this in my horizontal plan with me's to cut this. It leaves it kind of janky looking, but honestly, I don't really care at this point. But this one I'm going to lay down for my other shift. If you're going to cut this and have it look kind of crappy like I did, then perhaps you should consider putting the non-cut side that's going to be visible, since I'm going to be covering up the other end of this with a sticker. Crap. I'm going to be covering up the other end of this with a sticker. It might behoove me to cover the the side that looks kind of crappy rather than the side that doesn't look crappy. You know what? This is close enough. I don't care. Okay. So now we're going to get into the part that kind of makes me dislike these stickers. Beautiful. But that is so crooked. Holy shit. Can I fix this? Have I gone too far to make a change? It's never too far to make a change. I was going to flip this around, but now... So I guess this is like one of the issues I'm noticing with these is that the ink comes off of them if you scrape them wrong or whatever. That could just be my own fault because I, you know, put a sticker on top of it and then peeled it. No. But something to note. These stickers are not the most functional when it comes to being able to write on them. Like normally when I use stickers in this fashion in my hourly, I use them to write, you know, work. But I can't do that on these. So I'm going to have to figure out another way. I cut myself a couple of pieces. They may not be perfect, but well, who is? Not me, obviously. And I'm going to slap it on here. I am layering the crap out of these stickers today. I'm going to write work on these, and that might be my way of getting around it. Are they going to be too weird sized? Shit, that's smaller than I want it to be. I'm just going to slap it right in the middle. Slappity slap. It's not going to be perfect, but close enough. Okay. And then I'm going to write on these. Now, one of the things I've noticed with writing on these is they are matte, and you can write on them pretty easily. It's harder to read because the stickers are so dark. Plus, I've noticed that the ink from my Pigma Microns, it doesn't like beat up so much, but it does kind of, I don't know. It's not entirely perfect. And isn't that what we all want, is something that's entirely perfect? So I'm going to slap down some flags to represent my class. And motherfucker, really? I've been like really cussy today, like more so than usual. And it's not because I'm like super potty mouth. Well, okay, I guess it is because I'm super potty mouth. But I think God damn it. I think I'm just in a super frustrated mood today in general for reasons that are I am more frustrated at my planner than I should be. Okay, then I'm going to slap down a few of these to-do lists for the afternoon when I get out of class for both days, because those are days I'm going to be able to get some stuff done. And I like these little checklists that they come because they line up. They don't line up exactly, which is kind of weird to me that they don't line up exactly with the hourly lines, considering that they're made by the same people who make the planners, but they're close enough, and I enjoy that. I'm seriously having so much trouble centering shit today. So these flags, these big flat flags on the sticker sets, they do not fill up exactly the hourly. They are slightly small, so you have to remember that when you're trying to position it. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to use this puppy anywhere? Will this guy look good here? I think this guy will look good. This thing is the perfect size. Not the exact perfect size, but pretty close to the perfect size to fill up the Thankful Thought box. So I'm going to do that with that because I have no real use for it. So then I have these stickers and these pieces here. These other to-do lists I'll probably slap on one on Saturday because I know I'm going to have stuff I need to do Saturday afternoon. Put one on Wednesday morning because I know I'll have stuff to do on Wednesday morning. This one I'm going to slap here because I'm going to have to go, and like the flag, the full boxes don't fill the entire cavity area here, so you're going to have to slap it in. But I'm going to have to put something on top of this because I actually have something that I need to do. So I'm going to take this scallop box from KrissyAnne Designs. I'm going to layer it. And that's how I've basically survived a lot of these bigger boxes that you can't write in, because they'd be really pretty if you're just trying to fill up space. But I actually have things that I need to put in here. So do that. One on the road this time. Layered this to make it more functional. But to be perfectly honest with you, like, it's really hard for me to find functional uses for these, but I got most of this. I mean, look at this. This is the majority of this sticker sheet, and I may put these pieces in here somewhere else if I need to. I'm not going to do the entirety of the rest of my week in here. I wanted to mostly just show how I use these stickers, but I'm adding this flag from KrissyAnne Designs because these are probably one of my favorite things that we've collaborated on because they cover those flags up so nicely. And then I'm going to go into my celebrations collection book here. And I'm not going to use all the Halloween stickers. I'm going to slap a happy Halloween sticker right here. No, I'm going to put this in my thankful thought. Happy Halloween. So that's going to go there. That's from that collection. Then the one other thing that I'm going to do to wrap this week up is I am going to put the weather in, and that's because I want to see how this looks. So I'm taking these purple two-tone stickers from Lily Henry, two-tone circles that I got. They're in her Live a Colorful Life collection, and I just want to see how this shows up on, like, so as I'm wrapping these weather stickers up and slappity slap on here, I just want to make the point that these are beautiful sticker sheets from Erin Condren. I love the patterns. Most of us do. If we buy her planners, one of the reasons that we love them is because her patterns are gorgeous and they make us happy, right? They're really difficult to get functional use out of. Just because they're so bright, they're hard to get a good, you can't write on them. And that's great for some people. I know some people love the look. Is this hella crooked? This is so freaking crooked. These weather stickers are the doodles I did with KrissyAnne Designs, and I am like super aggravated right now. I'm used to not having straight shit in my planner, but this is ridiculous. They're not easy to get a good functional use out of. And like even doing the weather like this, like sure, you can see it, but can you really see it? And I mean, to be fair, the purple ones are dark, but so are the other ones I have. Like these purple ones are dark, but then I also have like these. Like it's going to just be hard to get a good like functional layout out of them, but you can get a lot of beautiful, like, see how I'm using these as kind of like decoration. That's what I think these are good for, is decoration. For functional, try something else. For decoration, you can add to them. Like I'm going to add a whole bunch of other stuff to this, and this stuff's all going to be decorative, but like, it's just, it's dark, man. And I just don't know how much use I'll be able to get out of these other than decorative. So do I like them? Yeah, I actually think I like them better in the horizontal because they're more fun. It's more fun for me personally to decorate decoratively in the horizontal. In the hourly, I need all the space I can get for functional planning. And these just are, they're a little too hard to work with, except the watercolor set. I'm going to have to order another one of those and try it out in here because the one that I tried before when I was just testing was, God, when the hell did I plan in my hourly last? Was this one, and even then I was trying to write on it and it was just too dark for me. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time.